Today we're going to try to make a muffin called Morning Glory Muffins. I used to make this muffin all the time, but it has a lot of sugar in it, and so I backed off on making it because James and I have to watch our sugar intake. But it's such a good muffin, and it makes about 18 muffins, that I thought I would share this recipe with you. I found it somewhere online. It's all over the net if you want to find it. Different versions of it. But this right here is my version. Okay, now I'll try to show you the ingredients. Right here I have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1 1/4 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. In this, see if you can see it, in this plate I have a, let's see, 1/2 cup of shredded sweet coconut. I've only got 1/2 cup of raisins. You can use the dark raisins or the light raisins, it doesn't matter, but I only put 1/2 cup in it. It calls for 3/4 cup. I love to eat raisins just by themselves, but I don't really like a cooked raisin. Right here I've got 1/2 cup of coarsely chopped pecans. Alrighty, let's see if you can see the rest of this stuff. Yeah. Right here I've got a cup of crushed pineapple that's been drained. I've got 2 cups of shredded carrots. I've got a cup of vegetable oil. I use canola oil. Right here I've got a large apple, grated, and look, I got pieces in there that didn't grate. I didn't even check it. But it doesn't matter. It's a little bit over. I really had 2 small apples, but it calls for 1 large apple grated. Right here are 3 eggs. And you will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but if you put a little bit extra, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And I believe that's all the ingredients. In place of raisins, you can put cranberries or dates. If I'd had cranberries, that's what I would have put in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump, let me turn you to my mixer, better. Okay. Where it says right here, it says to take your flour, your sugar, your baking soda, salt, and cinnamon, and mix that pretty good. I'm mixing it in my new mixer. I've hardly used it. Sometimes I think I wasted money buying it. Alrighty, we're going to put it on 1. We're going to mix that up pretty good. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. We'll stop it. Now it says to add the coconut. To add the coconut, apple, pineapple, carrots, and nuts. Add all that in there. Pineapple. We get that pineapple out there. That good pineapple. These carrots. And in my chopper, I just chopped everything up in the same chopper. I just rinsed it out in between chops. And my apple. This makes an extremely moist muffin. They are delicious, I have to say that. So we're going to mix that. That looks pretty good. Now it says in a separate bowl to whisk your eggs, your oil, and your vanilla, and I'm going to do that in this. Let me get my whisk out. I was just going to dump it all in there, but I decided no. I'll whisk it up. If I can get my whisk out there. So here's what I'm doing. Can you see it? I'm going to whisk this up. this egg, oil, and vanilla. Of course, I spilled it all over the counter. I knew I would. Well, it doesn't matter. Pour that in there. Get my spatula that I use for my carrots. Pour that in there. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's mix that up. It will be very thick. That's good. I don't want to mix it too much because I think it might make the muffins tougher, which it's not going to be, because they are going to be so moist and incredibly good. Alright, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them in. I got 3 sheets of these. I have a silicone muffin thing and aluminum. My aluminums look awful. I don't like cooking in my silicone muffin thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, fill up those cups. You preheat your oven to 350. And it says to cook these for 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. And it also says fill the cups to the brim. So when I get these cups filled on this first one, I'll come back and show you. Bye. Alrighty, it filled 3 trays with 6 muffins each. It made 18. Most of them are filled to the brim. I had maybe 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons left. Not enough to get another muffin tin out. So I'm going to put them in the oven, bake them for 35 minutes or until they're done in the center, and I'll bring them back out so you can see them. Alright, I'll be back. Bye. Alright everybody, I have taken the muffins out of the tins and put them on a cooling rack. They came out great. They didn't rise up. They rose up pretty good. Can you see that? They are not overly sweet. They are a good breakfast muffin, and the recipe says that you can keep them at room temperature covered up for 3 days, or you can freeze them in your freezer for 2 months. So I opened up one and ate a little bit of it. Let me see if I can close in on it to show you. You can see the coconut and the nuts and the apple. It is just very good. It really is. So I hope you try this recipe. I know that there is a lot of shredding, a lot of cutting, measuring. But it really is. Once you make these, you will really like them. Alright everybody, this is Melissa baking from up in the holler. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Bye.